Hello there, everybody. Welcome to a very special edition of Grommet Live. I think this might be the edition that I'm most excited about of all of the special editions that I get to do every year. I am someone who loves shopping for Father's Day. And when I first got connected with Grommet and had some time to look at all the new products and kind of see what they're doing with everything, I could not think of a better place to find Father's Day gifts than on the Grommet. Every one of them is so unique and so special and has such a great story behind it. And to me, when you're giving something to your dad or your grandpa or your brother or somebody that you just know that maybe is a special person in your life that you think of like a dad, I think these kind of unique special gifts are just the way to go. Not something that you buy off Amazon that everybody else has, but something with a cool story behind it. And I know I'm jumping on here a little bit late today, so thank you for being patient with me. We had a little bit of a technical issue coming in, and I have a little bit of a physical issue coming in. I had a bit of a rough day. I've had a bad back that is going down and making me have a bad leg all at the same time. And so today, a little bit bittersweet, I got to have epidurals today. So bittersweet because it hurts, but sweet because I know I'm going to feel so much better in a day or two. So I am going to be back in action better than ever. I hope, Dr. Lay, I hope you did me right. So anyway, I'm so happy that I got to be here because I was a little bit nervous about how I was going to feel, but I feel pretty darn good. So thank you guys for being patient with me, and thank you for being here. And I know we're going to have a lot of our makers in the chat tonight, which is always so much fun. I had such a hard time choosing these products, I cannot even tell you. In fact, I think I'm going to do a runner-up video because I have probably 25 more items that I think would make amazing Father's Day gifts for, we all have different kinds of dads, whether they're golfers or maybe they're a movie buff or maybe they're an artist, who knows? But Grommet has something for everyone. And I think on tonight's show, we're going to be showcasing a really great variety. So you're going to see some of that, but there's even more. So I'm going to do more after this. But this is a great place to start. Hello, Monica. Thank you for being here. You've been here the last couple shows. I love that. Thank you so much. And who else do we have? We have Neil Wilson here. Thank you, Neil, from Kelvin Tools. I love your tools. You are making me want to be a handyman. You guys, if you don't know Kelvin Tools yet, I'm going to show you such a cool one tonight, but there are several that I am a huge fan of. They just make the DIY stuff so easy and so fun. So you're going to see a special one from them tonight that we've never shown before. So that's always super fun. So lots of good ones. I want to start, because it is a Father's Day show, I want to start with just a couple fun Father's Day facts, and then we are going to jump into it because I think we've got 8 products. So I may go a little bit faster than usual because I want to hit them all. But I promise to really give you the full rundown and tell you why I chose them, who the maker is behind it, and why they created it, and why I think they're such special items to be showing you tonight. Let's see. And we have another Melanie. Hello there. Oh, from History by Mail. Oh my God, I'm such a fan, such a fan. I can't wait. If you guys don't know about History by Mail, you are in for a treat. And we've got Tori here. Hello, Tori. Okay, so fun little Father's Day facts that I thought were so cool that I have to share them. Let me pull them up really quickly. Just a few of them. First of all, guess how many fathers there are in the world as of the time of this statistic, which is recent. So it's somewhere around 1.5 billion fathers worldwide, and 66 million of them are right here in the United States. It is the 5th largest card sending occasion. And here's what I thought was so cool. We in America, we give away every year roughly 100 million Father's Day cards. But the statistic that I think is so cool is that only 50% of those Father's Day cards are purchased for fathers. I love that, because to me, that is so true about Father's Day. It's just so true that you don't have to be a biological dad to be a dad. And I know so many people in my life that have father figures, people that are so meaningful to them. They think of them like a dad. And so I think this is that holiday to really kind of commemorate that relationship and to do something special or reach out in some special way to let them know what they mean to you. So I loved that. And then just a couple more, and then I promise we'll get going. I am one of those people who geeks out on statistics and facts and all of that. So you just have to humor me. Okay, here's just a couple fun insights. Did you know that fathers can get postpartum depression too? Evidently, it is a thing, and we don't recognize that enough. And I thought that was interesting and something I'm going to think more about. And then also the maternal love hormone also affects dads. Let's see, lower testosterone is linked to hands on nurturing. And it goes on and on. I could read you a ton, but I just wanted to give you a few of them just to get you thinking and maybe doing some research on your own. And feel free to chime in the chat and let me know if you know any fun Father's Day facts that you want to share, or maybe you have a special Father's Day memory that you want to share. Anything, I love it in the chat. Couple little housekeeping things. Okay. Oh, we have Kevin Mack on. I was thinking, Kevin, I should have had you on as a guest today, because how fun would it have been to have you do a little ditty for us? Kevin is a touring country music star. He is amazing. Kevin, Jen, our producer, and I were just listening to your song that your whiskey brand was named after, and we were having so much fun. So we will get into that when we talk about your product, which you know I'm a huge fan of. So I can't wait to talk about that. But a little bit of housekeeping. If you have never been here before, welcome to Grommet Live. And if you've never been here, then you probably don't know that on every single show, we do a giveaway right there. Not just one giveaway, two giveaways. So we might just be doing your Father's Day shopping for you tonight if you are lucky enough to be one of the winners. So all you have to do is get your phone out, take a picture of that QR code, and then you're going to enter very quickly right there. But because you are here live, because you are inside the chat, you actually get to have a second chance to win. You get to double your chances to win one of two prizes. So that is pretty cool. And the prizes are going to be chosen by me. They're going to be my top picks for my favorite products of the show. So we're going to do one at halftime, and you can kind of be guessing. Maybe you'll get a little hint as to what that is. And Leslie's here. Hello. And then we're going to do one at the very end. So we're going to keep you in suspense. And if you are seeing a product that you are wanting to win, please just chime in the chat and let us know. Because if you have heard me talk before, you know that I love the chat, not only because it is so much fun. It is what live shopping is all about. We get to interact real time. You get to ask questions about the products you're seeing. You have the special treat of getting to talk directly to the makers themselves of these products. But even more than that, the reason why Greg, my co-host, and I, who's not here tonight, but the reason we do this show is because we want to give as much exposure as we possibly can to all of the makers and inventors of these incredible products. And to do that, one of the best ways that we have found is that when we get that chat going, it signals to Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, wherever we are live, it signals to them that there's something cool going on Grommet Live, and they push it out to more people literally around the world. So while we're thinking, gosh, there's only, maybe wherever you're watching from, you might just see a few viewers on the screen. We're actually in multiple places. And then by the end of the show, depending on how that chat went, sometimes it ends up being that we're up to 5,000 viewers in a given show that we didn't even realize. So that is all because of you guys. So when you see something you love, when you have a question, when anything at all, please put it in the chat. And when I put a question out to you guys, I'd love to get your feedback inside the chat. We want to get that going so these makers can really benefit from this show and sell a lot of products for Father's Day. And speaking of selling products, when you see something you like, what we want to do is we want to upvote them. Now, what upvoting does, it doesn't mean you're buying it, although you can if you want. But what it means is you're just kind of giving it a thumbs up and you're saying, I like that enough. I want that 20% discount. So by upvoting, you're getting a 20% coupon that saves inside of a file on Grommet for you. And whenever you want to use it, you can. And then it's going to take you directly to that maker's website to make the purchase. And so you can kind of shop around and see what else they have, learn a little bit more about them. But it's all about that QR code. So you're going to see a QR code associated with every product that I'm going to be presenting tonight. So does anybody have any questions before we get started? Anyone, anyone? If you do, of course, put that inside the chat and I will try to get to as many of them as I can. Greg is usually here helping me, so that makes it a lot easier, but I'm going to do my best. And Jen, our producer's here, and she's always got my back. So let's go ahead and get started with product number one. And since he is in the house tonight, I'm going to start off with one of my very favorite gifts to give. I have given this to so many people, and it is always such a hit. I love that most of them have never seen it before. They don't know of it, but of course, I only give it to people that do play the guitar or are wanting to learn to play the guitar. And that is the one, the only Tick Picks, the pick that sticks. And this was created by, you may have guessed, Kevin Mack, who is right there giving us the emojis with the arms. If you're a Kevin Mack fan, give him an arm emoji back. Let him know that. I am. So I'm just going to give you a live. I love his music. Kevin is from Nashville. This is where Tick Picks was created, along with his co-founder, whose name is Nick Nowak, but I believe he has a stage name. And tell me, am I right, Kevin? Is it Nick George is kind of the touring name, but behind the scenes, we get to know him as Nick Nowak. Am I right about that? Okay. By being on Grommet Live, you get to be in the know about these little bits of trivia, country trivia. But Kevin has played with everyone from Kenny Chesney, who is my favorite country western star, other than you, Kevin. So if you could get Kenny to sign one of these for me, right? Little tiny, that would be amazing. And he's played with REO Speedwagon, Timbaland, it goes on and on. He recently launched as you heard me talk about before, a new whiskey brand that was named after his granny. It's called Elsie Marshall. And I hope that I pronounced that right, Kevin, because I love that you named it after her. And it's actually Granny's Shotgun Whiskey. And I know that's not what we're selling tonight, but I have to say that because I think it's just so fun. And he has an amazing song that you must download, you must play. It's called Granny Drinks Whiskey. And that's what the whiskey, or I don't know, it was chicken or the egg, which one came first. But anyway, Kevin is here and he's chatting with everybody inside the chat. Monica just said she bought the 6-pack of Tick Picks for her son-in-law. So what the heck are Tick Picks? Tick Picks are guitar picks. This great little, I love the case just by itself. It's so nicely done, very sleek, very slim, takes up very little room. And inside you are going to find 6 guitar picks. What makes these unique, different than other guitar picks, the reason that Kevin invented these is because he got sick and tired of getting ready to go out on stage and play in front of thousands and thousands of people, only to find that he can't find his guitar pick. And as you can imagine, these are little tiny slippery things. You're going to lose these. And so he said, why can't we come up with a pick that can stick right on to my guitar? And that is exactly what he did. So on each one of these, on both sides, you're going to see there's a little pad right there. Now, when they come, I want to make a note of this because I gave these to my brother for Christmas and he didn't think they worked. And that was because he didn't realize you're supposed to peel off this little sticker. So when they come, there's like a little protective sticker. So you're going to peel that off. And then it's non-adhesive. There's no chemical. There's no residue. Nothing is going to be left on your guitar. And I know that guitars are very, very expensive, or can be. And so you don't want, evidently there are different kind of mechanisms out there that you can stick onto your guitar that hold a bunch of picks, but they ruin the guitar. This does not do that. This has what's called a nano suction technology, and it is thousands, I hope I'm right on that, of little tiny microscopic suction cups that instantly attach or secure on to your guitar. So it's always right where you want it when you want it. And of course, Kevin, being the musician that he is, made sure that they're very premium guitar picks. So if you have somebody in your life who is a guitar player, or someone who used to play the guitar or is getting ready to play the guitar, I just think this is such a wonderful gift because it is such a problem solver, right? It makes it so much easier for them. They always have their pick on hand, but it's also a really good guitar pick. And they come in different widths depending on what their preference is. There is a thin, so I've got two sets here. I've got the thick or the heavy, which is 0.96 millimeters. And then I've got the thin, which is 0.46 millimeters. if I can read my writing correctly. And then there's a medium, which is 0.71 millimeters. Kevin also has a combo pack that's got, I forget, Kevin, will you let me know on that? Does it have the multi-pack, you've got it right up there. So you're getting 6 of them and you're getting a multi, so they can try. And that's the one I most typically gift, because if I'm being honest, I have no idea which one they would prefer. So I love that they can take their pick of the picks and figure out which one works. And then they can always buy more sets of the one that works best for them. So it's super lightweight, very sleek, compact. So, fits right into a guitar bag or the drawer or wherever. Doesn't really matter, because you've got your tick pick stuck right to the guitar and it's there whenever you need it. That is the best seller, Kevin's saying, is the multi-pack. And I'm not surprised. It makes a lot of sense. I just love this. I think it is such a great gift to give to the musician in your life. And I guess it could be banjo. No, would it work for banjo? Thinking about that. My mom plays the banjo. Ukulele? Or is it mostly just guitar? Is that silly of me to say? I don't know, just came to my mind. But I love it. It's patent pending. I don't know if they got their patent yet or not, but Kevin and his partner were on Shark Tank, and they did a deal with none other than Mark Cuban. And so we did a really fun show. If you missed that Grommet Live, where we had all of Mark's peeps, the people he's done deals with that are on Grommet. I think we had 6 or 7 of them on, and it was such a blast. It was really, really fun. We had everybody on the screen together. Kevin played a couple songs for us, and he's saying, yes, you can do it with a ukulele. So that's great. Wait till you hear the song I wrote with Mark Cuban. Oh, I have to have you on. We're going to do another show, and let's have some fun with that. And let's drink whiskey and sing about Granny drinking whiskey. I love that. So anyway, if you've never been to Kevin's website, go to his website. He has got his hands in so many different things. He is touring. He's got his whiskey company. He's got his tick picks. He is just a kick in the pants. Love him so much. If I ever get to Nashville anytime soon, I'm coming knocking on your door. We've got Josie. She says, I thought I remembered him from Shark Tank. Congrats. Yes, he was definitely on Shark Tank, and it was so much fun. I actually thought maybe Kevin was going to be the one to do the deal, Mr. Wonderful, because I think he plays the guitar, if I remember correctly. So there might have been, I have not seen that full episode. I need to watch that. We will. He's going to send me a bottle. Yay. Oh my God, I would love that. Yay. So anyway, yeah, I did think Kevin. So maybe there was a battle that happened between Mark and Kevin. I don't know if anybody saw it. Let me know. Kevin, you certainly saw it. So you can let us know what happened there. But anyway, love the product. You guys give him an upvote. If you love what you just saw, then I would love for you to even just do a high five in the chat to just let Kevin know that, let Grommet know that, because Grommet pays attention to these things, and they push products out to more and more people when they see something that people are excited about. So that's really, really important. And then of course, if you would like to get this as a Father's Day gift, you're going to use that QR code right there. You're going to get the 20% off. So it is going to be just under $24, and it's typically almost $30. So that is great. And if you think you want to buy it later, then you just give them the upvote, and you can save that QR code for any time you want. And you are getting some high fives, Kevin. You just got one from Monica. And if I was fast enough, I'd be giving you some too. So, okay. We are going to move on because we have so many more fun ones to go. The next one, I know this person is in the chat as well, or someone from their team. And this one I am equally as much a fan of. I did not know this existed. When I found out about it, I could not have put it on my Father's Day list fast enough. I can't imagine there is a dad on the planet okay, wait, I've got my order mixed up. But I will say this, Jen, this is totally my fault, but I'm going to move to History by Mail right now and then go back to that one. I'm sorry about that. I was looking at it, and so I went down that path. So the other one, they're all my favorites. You will see. I have something very very authentic to say about each one of these items, which is why I picked them. So this one, as I said, couldn't get it on my Father's Day list fast enough, because anyone who has a dad, I have to believe that if they are of the baby boom generation or any generation, they are a history buff or are turning into one. I am finding that my dad and all of his friends, as they're getting older, he is now 83, he is so into history, and he always has been, but on a whole nother level. And so I cannot wait. I don't think he's watching, so I'm not giving it away. I can't wait to give this to him for Father's Day. I definitely 100% am. This is called History by Mail, as you're seeing right there in the QR code. So what happens is this is like a subscription gift. And when I think of Father's Day or any gift giving time, really, I love the idea of experiences and things, those gifts that keep on giving. This is one of those where every single month, this is going to come to them in the mail. So they're going to get a letter and sent to them in the mail. And each one really portrays and dives deep on some important historical event. And what I love about it, and I have 12 of them right here. They sent me the whole year in advance. So cool. I only opened one or two of them because I wanted to open them with you. We're not going to open all 12, but just to give you an example. So I'm just going to start with the first one that I opened. And so instead of me reading what's inside here, I'm going to show you what's inside here. So when I opened it, my jaw dropped because I do love history, things about it. I had one history teacher that was so good that he made me love history. Every other history teacher I had, not so good. Couldn't wait for the class to end, which is such a bummer because when you really start learning about it, it's fascinating. And when you get something like this in the mail that has authentic replicas of the actual documents that happened way back when, it's really cool. And it suddenly makes you want to learn about history in a whole new way. And so my mind right away, like I can't wait to do this with my dad and to talk about each one of these with him. And then I thought I'm going to steal them from my dad when he's done and bring them home. And at the dinner table with my kids, do one a month with them and really help them to understand history in a whole new way that makes it tangible and real. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So here we go. Opening this up, there is a authentic replica of a letter from Annie Oakley herself that was sent to President McKinley. And what I love is that not everybody's writing is so legible. So what they do is they also send you the letter that is sort of a transcription of the letter, so you know exactly what it says. And so this one's a quick one, so I'm just going to read it to you. And this is Honorable William McKinley, President. Dear Sir, I, for one, feel confident that your good judgment will carry America safely through without war. But in case of such an event, I am ready to place a company of 50 lady sharpshooters at your disposal. Every one of them will be an American, and as they will furnish their own arms and ammunition, will be little, if any, expense to the government. Very truly, Annie Oakley. How cool is that? That was sent on April 5th, 1898. Okay, and here it is again. So that's in her writing on her letterhead. And then the third thing that comes with it is sort of a breakdown of that time period and what was going on and kind of really brings the relevance of history to it. And so really is a great document just to read on your own, but definitely to spark discussion with kids or family or anyone. I did see online that there are a lot of people who homeschool their children, and moms who are doing the homeschooling are so grateful for History by Mail because it's such a wonderful way to teach history that would normally have kids rolling their eyes and, just you know, basically skimming and moving on. This brings it to life in such a meaningful way. Oh, we've got someone in here. Matt says he's personally gotten History by Mail and he thinks it's amazing. That is awesome, Matt. How many months have you gotten? Because I know there's a lot of different plans. Oh, oh dear. Where's mine? I was charging one of our products and I unplugged my computer. So hold on just a second here. Okay, I should be back. Why is it still not working? Okay, give me a second. I'm going to go off for 1 second, guys. Okay, back in action. The beauty of live shopping. Thank you for being patient, guys. So Matt, I was asking, oh, he's had it monthly for about a year. Yeah, and so that was one. I'm going to show you one more, and then you keep you guys in suspense because I'm not sure if everybody gets the same ones or how that works. So yes, if you have homeschool kids, if you have kids, if you have grandkids, like what a wonderful experience to share with them. And if you of course have dad, uncle, brother, someone who is a dad to you and is a history buff. It's just fantastic. I love it so much. It is so affordable. And I apologize that I don't have the website in front of me. I'm trying to think. Jen, can you tell me that 3360 is that for how many months is that?
12 months.
I think it is because they've made it so affordable, which I love. Here is another one. Let's see who. Oh, this is a letter from Jackie Robinson that was sent to President Dwight Eisenhower on May 13th, 1958. And as you can see right there, the letterhead says, chock full of nuts, and it is on Lexington Avenue in New York. And then it's typewritten, my dear Mr. President, I was sitting in the audience at the summit meeting of Negro leaders yesterday when you said we must have patience. On hearing you say this, I felt like standing up and saying, oh no, not again. I respectfully remind you, sir, that we have been the most patient of all people. When you said we must have self-respect, I wondered how we could have self-respect and remain patient considering the treatment according us through the years. And it goes on. I'm not going to read the whole thing. But again, like how fast, how riveting to hear directly from these people the letters that they sent.
6 months.
Okay, so what you're seeing there, History by Mail, the 3360, that is with your 20% discount code. Thank you, History by Mail. They just put their website up there so you can go see all the different plans, they have history across the board, all different kinds. So much to choose from. I went through them all and I selected this one, which was the 12-month program that's mostly, I think, US history. I forget exactly which one I selected, but nonetheless, the one you're seeing there, how wonderful. For just over $30, $33.60, you're getting 6 months. So 6 letters just like these are coming to your dad or whoever it is that you're gifting, or to yourself. To me, it's so affordable, one for you and one for whoever you want to gift to. And guess what else I love about giving these kind of gifts? Sometimes I'm in a pinch, I'm running late, more than sometimes. And this is one of those gifts that you can give a card saying this is coming, because you're going to order it for them online and have it shipped to them. So, and then it's just a fun surprise when it finally does and they're able to open it and just take in all there is to take in. It's so fabulous, you guys. I could go on and on. I could do a whole show on this. So thank you, History by Mail, for being here. Thank you for creating this. What a gift. I only wish that every academic institution in America, high school and lower, taught history in this way. Throw the textbooks away, send these letters, and let's talk about them in class with the teacher and discuss them and touch them and feel them and read the writing and learn about these people in a way that's going to stick with you. That's what History by Mail is all about. And I'm so happy and honored to be able to tell you guys about it tonight. I think it is the most incredible Father's Day gift, other than the other 8 that I'm featuring tonight. So with that, we are going to move on and to another amazing product. So we're going to go back to the one we were just doing. And I'm praying that this person is inside the chat. I have not seen her yet. Tell me you are, Natalie. Darn it. Oh, because many of you might know what a fan I am of this product. I wear this all the time, even though I'm not a golfer, but I've become a good friend of Natalie's over the years and have worked with her in different ways. In fact, I even had the honor and the opportunity to meet her entire family and to spend a couple days with them in Orlando, Florida. We went to the PGA golf show together, and she had a booth, and it was so exciting to see all of the interest in her hat. I love this hat so much. It is called the Core Gear Golf Hat. And again, when I think of a Father's Day gift, if you have a golfer in your life who either is just learning or is avid or whatnot, they will love this so much, not only because of the brilliant ingenuity built into it that makes golfing so much easier in the sense it I truly believe, and when I heard people talking about it, excuse me, about it at the show, I really do believe it can increase your golf score, or can make your golf score better, I should say, not increase it. Because it allows you to focus on what you're doing and not worry about where your golf tees are. And Natalie, when she invented it, so it is a golf hat. And as you're seeing right here, it comes with these tees, and the tees fit right into these patented slots right here. One of the things I love about them is these slots just disappear when you're not using this. So when I say I wear it all the time, I actually take the golf tees out. I don't use golf tees. And it's like my most favorite hat. It fits perfect. It's such high quality, so premium. To me, it's really hard to find that perfect fitting hat. This one hits all the marks, every level. It is, I love the material. I love their logo, by the way. So it's a C and a G, super, love that. The stitching on the rim, the logo there, it's got that breathable sort of wicking uh, what do you call pad liner, so it wicks the sweat away, so you're not feeling sweaty in there at all. It's got the adjustable band on the back, which so it's the one size fits all. It's unisex. You don't have to guess, which one's for male and which one's for me, female. They truly look so good on everybody. Old, young. My son, Jack, is actually a golfer. He wears it all the time. He is actually one of her models, and he is a college kid. And when he golfs, he says this to me, true story. And then Natalie told me her son said the same thing. He doesn't like to wear it with his buddies because they all want to steal it, because everybody wants one. And so he'll wear it like when he goes golfing with his dad, but not with his buddies, because they try to take it off his head. That's how much they love it. So cool, because when they're wearing it, they can just pull the golf tee out, tee off, and go. And you're done, stick it back in, and it's there for the next one. And so Natalie and her husband, Kurt, who I adore, they're such a wonderful couple, such a wonderful family. They came up with it together. She was learning to golf when they were dating in the beginning, and that was kind of their favorite time together. But because she was learning, would get so nervous that there was so much pressure for her to be ready when she got to the tee. And she found herself never able to find the darn golf tees, because as women, most of our gear doesn't have pockets in it. So we're trying to find places to put these. So she would put them in her ponytail. She would put them in the waist of her skirt or shorts or whatever it was. I have a girlfriend that sticks them in the shoelaces of her golf shoes. So women are just trying to find a place to put them. And so she thought, why don't I make a hat where I can just have them right there and pull them out? And that's how core gear was invented. And then what has happened is that she was thinking she was developing these for women, but men wanted them just as much, if not more, than women. And so it took on sort of a life of its own. And now golf tournaments, charity events, things like that, everybody wants this hat. And so it's become this, it's just really taking off in such an amazing way. And so, as I said, it was so fun to be at the golf show to see that happen and see people get so excited about it. So I love the price point. Again, it's typically going to be almost $35. It's under $28 with your discount. Comes in the two colors. So this is the white, which is my fave. And I'm showing you the pink, but they also have the white tees. And it just has the Core Gear logo on there. So you do get the golf tees with it. And it also comes in the black. It looks a little navy in that picture. It's actually black, but it could err on the navy side. I actually thought it was navy in the beginning. So it would be something that would go with either black or navy, really. And they also make it in a visor, and that's a really popular as well. And the visor is the same, where it's got the two slots on either side with the visor, with the adjustable band. Both such premium quality. So whoever you get this for will absolutely love the hat, with or without the tees. And then when they see, oh my gosh, I can store my tees in there, it's just a whole another bonus. So really fun. I know when it launched, it was uber popular. The upvotes were going through the roof. So if you think this is cool, would love for you guys to give her an upvote inside the chat. Let her know. She's never invented anything before and just had this light bulb moment on the golf course and brought it to life. And I think it is so fabulous. So I'm a huge fan, in case you can't tell it. I think at that price point, it makes such a great Father's Day gift for so many people. And not just Father's Day. I mean, it's, coming into summer, we all need our hats. This is going everywhere with me. It always does. And Anyway, so love core gear. Sending this to everyone I know that has a golfer in the house. I mean, seriously, I know that was from Josie. Yes, my stepmom, when I launched this originally on Grommet, she said the exact same thing. I think she bought like 7 of them and sent them to all kinds of people, and everybody just loves them. So, and then they end up buying them because they're such great gifts to give. Because it's that gift when you open it, no one's ever seen it, and it's such a problem solver that they're like, "Oh my god!" So it's always fun when you can be that gift hero. I don't know. I pride myself on that, which is a little weird, but I do. Okay, we are moving on. Let's see, that was product number 3. We're going to do one more product before we do the giveaway. So Jen, can you put that QR code up one more time in case anybody is on here who has not already entered? That is where you're going to do it. Get your phone out, take a picture of that QR code, and you're going to enter to win right there. If you say something inside the chat like giveaway, or maybe you say the product that you want to win, then you are going to double your chances of winning tonight. And history lately has shown that most often someone inside the chat or 2 people inside the chat are the winners. And I think that's because we're doubling the chances. So definitely, if you want to win tonight, you got to say the word giveaway in the chat and also the QR code right there. All right, moving on to product number 4. This one is so cool. I actually tracked down, where did I put it? I've got to find it because this was the one that I was charging. Oh, there it is. When my computer almost died. So this one, I took one for the team for this one. So I tracked this one down because I travel a lot. And when I travel, I'm always looking for clever travel items that don't take up a lot of space in my suitcase because I'm so angry with all the airlines for charging so much for those darn baggage fees. So always trying to find something small, something lightweight that solves the problem that I typically have when I'm traveling. And so this one hit the mark. And yes, we have irons in most hotel rooms. They're usually pretty bad, pretty awful. And always, just a little tip, always check the bottom of the iron in a hotel before you use it. Because many times there's some kind of a mark on it. And it ends up, this has happened to me probably 3 different times where it's ruined my clothes because whatever was on it before that gets onto my shirt. So I don't like to use hotel irons. Many times it's not that I need to iron a whole thing. I just want to iron like a little collar or something. Well, I discovered this guy right here. It is called the Rydia Press. And it is by a company that I'm going to tell you about in just a second that I think is so cool. And it is, to me, such a problem solver. I had to get it to know, does it really work? Does it really do that? And when I think of all the dads that are business travelers or leisure travelers, I thought this is such a fun little gift to give and such a problem solver, something that they will use constantly, something that can literally fit in their briefcase or their work bag or in their carry-on, and they can just always have it with them. So when they're getting ready to go into a meeting, if their tie needs pressing, if their collar needs pressing, it's so easy. So this little guy charges, and it does come with the charge cord, although I left it at home, which is why I used my other charge cord, but it is the USB-C right there. And it charges a full charge in 2 hours. And once it's charged, when you want to heat it up, guess what? It takes all of 60 seconds to heat up, which I love because I do find when I'm traveling, I seem to be in a hurry getting places. And so not having to take out that clunky ironing board and the big giant iron, which is probably going to ruin my clothes anyway, and instead heat this up 60 seconds, do my collar, do my, whatever it is, and I'm done. I was wearing a skirt the other day, and I had sat down, and I had little creases right in the front, and I didn't even have to take the skirt off. I just right on me did that. Of course, you don't want to touch it to your skin, but it works, and it is ideal. What they really have formulated it for is for cottons and polyesters, which is most of what we end up wearing. But I've done it like I've got a silk blouse. I've done it like this it works quite well on this. So it does work on a lot of different ones, but that's going to be the ideal. And one of the things I really love about it is it does adjust automatically to the kind of fabric that you're putting it on. So it knows how hot or not based on the fabric underneath. I don't know how that works, but I just know that they say that it does. And it does seem to me to do that. Now, all you're going to do once it's charged, there's just a little switch right in here. So you're just going to flip that switch And there you go, 60 seconds to heat up. I can feel it right now. Gosh, I mean, really that fast. And now it's getting hotter. So you guys, it works. It's tiny. It is so lightweight. Do I have the weight on it? Let me see. I can't believe I didn't write that down because that's one of my favorite things about it is how lightweight it is. I'm going to guess because I don't see it on here. I mean, this feels to me like it might be 3 ounces, something like that. So lightweight. Definitely not a pound. Under a pound for sure. Anyway, great item for any dad that travels. He will be so thankful for this, just to have it work in your desk drawer. I mean, anywhere, any person, not just men, women, everybody. And in fact, I'm definitely going to be sending one of these with my daughter when she goes off to college. I only wish my son had it when he was in college, but he just got a job, so he's going to be needing this. So it is by a company, as I mentioned, called Rydia, and I believe they are out of New York. The founder is a gentleman named Gabe, who he will tell you that I did track him down on LinkedIn and said, I got to see this product. This is so amazing. And what I love is they are this cool company that really is dedicated to creating fun, different products that make life easier. They kind of call themselves the Willy Wonka of product innovation. So it's like a little factory that they have, and they're just pumping out. They call them seasons. Like you can shop the seasons. So which the new products that come out each season. So they have a coffee warmer that I think we also have on the Grommet that they've created that is super, super cool. And then they've got this one. They've got a bunch of them coming that I was just looking at. And so it's so fun. And me being an inventor, I have such an appreciation for that kind of innovation where they're throwing out the rule books and instead, really, if you knew nothing, how would you create this? Sometimes we put ourselves in a box, I think, with products. Like they don't have to have a big, heavy, irons don't have to be heavy. Irons don't have to have a big clunky handle on it and a big cord. Look what they did with the iron. So super cool. And they're all made here in the United States, which I love that too. So they're made in North America, designed in North America. I just cannot wait to see what happens with this company. It's going to be really exciting. We have Loa Owens saying, congratulations, Riker, from your Arizona family. I have a non-member family in the Denver area. Congratulations, Riker. Well, I don't know exactly what that means, but congratulations, Riker, from Grommet also. Okay, so we are going to move on. Very cool product by Rydia Press. It's called Rydia Press. So that is a fun one. Okay, time for giveaway, guys. If you have not already entered, I'm going to give you one more chance. You're going to enter right there with that QR code. And you are going to, if you want to double your chances, just say the word giveaway or tell me which product you want to win. So far, in case you jumped on late, we have had the very cool Tick Picks, the guitar pick that sticks to your guitar by Kevin Mack and Nick Nowak. And we have done the Rydia Press, which you just saw. We have done History by Mail, which is a subscription service that brings you authentic historical documents and the meaning behind them every month. And we just did my favorite golf hat, Core Gear golf hat. So I'm going to be giving one of these away. What does everybody want to win? Let me know inside the chat. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. And without any further ado, Josie wants the golf hat. Let's see. Oh, this person is inside the chat. I always love when you're inside the chat. Yay. And what am I giving away? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is, okay. I know what I'm giving away just because I had never heard of it. And I was just so excited to learn about it. I have to give away History by Mail. Definitely History by Mail. And the winner, drum roll, because you are here inside the chat right now. The winner is Matt LaFleur. Matt wait a minute. I think Matt was the one. Is Matt the one that already has it? If he is, I need to change that. You still win, Matt, but I'm going to give you something different because you already have it. Yes, you do. That is such a coincidence. I can't believe that. Okay, Matt, I am going to give you the Rydia Press. I think it's so cool. So you are going to be getting a Rydia Press, the little travel iron that heats up in 60 seconds and weighs less than half a pound, I believe. You're going to love it. You tell me what you think when you get it. Okay, so you are getting a Rydia Press. Congratulations. Okay, let's move on. We've got more products just as good as the ones you've already seen. Oh my gosh, so this one is so cool. And I am going to turn my camera off for one. Oh, actually, Jen is going to bring it to me. I was going to go grab it and surprise you. But Greg and I got to feature this one before. I was traveling at the time, so I didn't get to bring it with me. I was afraid that I might ruin it and en route to my destination, so I didn't. Matt says, "Yay, I win. Congratulations." You are so welcome, Matt. I'm so glad you did win, and you just let us know what you think. Okay, so this one, you're seeing it right there. This is called Fuse Rep. It is a vertical vinyl record player. I didn't get to show you guys it in person because I was traveling, as I was just saying, but it is so cool. So here it is. This is it. And so this is the record player right here. So bringing back the nostalgia of the vinyl albums. I was really excited when I saw that Grommet got this on because, and I'm going to put it down for a moment. I love the look of it. It's so retro and just cool looking. My dad has a house out in Palm Desert that is very kind of vintage Frank Sinatra, Palm Deserty, and very retro. So Dad might be getting a Fuse Wrap for Father's Day. So I think that would be just a perfect fit for it. I can just see it there. He has got a sofa console table that it's going to look so cool on. But I have such memories around record albums from growing up. My dad had a collection for days of record albums, and I used to go and just thumb through them, and I just wanted to smell them and touch them. And I was so into music and still am so into music. And when I told him about this and I said, "Dad, do you happen to have any of your old record albums that I could use to try it out?" And he had so much fun going through his albums and just pulling some out for me. And I brought some of them with me. And I would love for you guys to tell me, what is your most nostalgic record album when you think of playing those good old fashioned records? I mean, and I love when I use it, the sound is so good. And so this is it works great, sounds so great. It's actually Bluetooth enabled. So you can hook this to your phone or whatever speakers. If you have a Bose sound system or whatever you might have, you can hook it to that and then really pump it out. But even by itself, the speakers that are built in, now I'm not a big music buff, so I'm not techie like that, but I think it's amazing just as it is. But what I love is that crackly sound that you can only get from a true record player. And that is what you get from this. And it's digital, and it's got all the modern day things that you would want with, let's see, the time scan. There's a snooze, play, preset, alarm, sleep, power, so it's got everything that you would want in a modern day, but it brings back the true, authentic way to play music. And this is having a real resurgence from what I'm reading, and old record stores are coming back and people are trading records. So for me, let me just show you a couple that really got me. This one, I mean, I think I have listened to this 500 times at least. I was so excited that my dad still had it. And then kind of along that same vein, oh, well, I did love the Beach Boys, still love the Beach Boys. So got those. This one, all of you guys had to have this one. Tell me you had Saturday Night Fever. Come on. Look at inside. I love this when they would kind of go the extra mile like that and give you pictures from the movie. So fun. So the Bee Gees, my dad is a big country fan, so he brought Willie Nelson. He loves Merle Haggard, good old Willie. So it has just been such a fun experience bringing all that back and having so much fun with my dad. Oh, I have to show you this one. He brought me this. It made me laugh so hard. This one is Little Marcy Talks to the Animals. And when I was little, and it's spelled the same way as I spell mine, I was at the library and I saw this and I couldn't wait to listen to it. So I checked it out and it became my favorite record because I thought it was really about me. So much so that I actually, can't believe I'm telling you this live on stream, I stole it from the public library, evidently. This is where the card goes. I didn't know I stole it, but I did. But I know the library and I probably should let them know. Laguna Beach Public Library. Anyway, so I love this. It is with the discount code. This is one of those items that you want that discount code because it's pretty meaningful at that price. So typically it's going to be about $210. With your discount code, it is $168. So definitely, and maybe you can't think of the person you want to buy it for right now, or maybe you're not even sure if you ever will, but give that get your phone out, take a picture of that QR code so you have that 20% discount if and when you want to buy it. And you will be so glad that you did. It's really, really cool. Great quality, great sound quality, fun to use, and just such a fun Father's Day gift to give to anybody who ever, Jen says, feel like dancing. Jen, what's your favorite?
Grease. Was a good
Grease.
one.
She's with me on the Grease
Yeah.
one. That was our generation, probably. Somebody give me a record here. I have to know that we're not the only ones that listen to these records. So what is your favorite record of all time? Like what just makes you feel good inside when you hear it, or even just when you see the record album cover? Anybody? Let me know. Okay, we're going to move on because we've got a couple more. I'm going to put this down here. All right.
Monica said Eagles. Ooh,
Oh, Monica says
Creedence.
Eagles. Okay.
Tracy said Creedence Clearwater.
Oh, Creedence
Clearwater.
Clearwater. Oh, yes. I can't believe, I'm surprised my dad didn't bring Eagles because he loves Eagles too. Anyway, he's going to be so excited because he still has all these records, but he has no way to play them. So I cannot wait to give him one of these. It's going to be so fun. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. I love, love, love. What is that song that they do that I love the most? Southern Cross. I used to play that when my kids were in the bathtub.
Okay.
That was our bathtub song, Southern Cross. Okay, Kelvin Tools, are you still in the house with us? Because I am really excited to share this one with everybody. I am someone that I'm through Grommet. I am becoming a handyman. I really am. I bet you, he's going to be mad at me for saying this, but my son has a problem with our downstairs toilet. He doesn't like the sound of it. And so he goes upstairs if somebody's going to flush the toilet because he does not like the sound of it. And I'm not saying which son, but one of my sons. And so I spent the weekend dead set on fixing that darn toilet and figuring out what part of the sound he doesn't like. I took the whole darn thing apart. And part of the reason I could do that is because I have all the tools I need from Grommet, and Kelvin is one of my saviors. So I love so much every tool that you guys design. They're so clever, so smart, such problem solvers. This one, the reason I love this one is because it's a space-saving solution. I don't know if that's why you created it, but that's what it is for me. So I'm going to show it to you right here. This is the Kelvin Tools retractor, and it is a screwdriver. Look at that price point. I was shocked. I thought this was going to be $39, $49. It's $16 with that Grommet discount. And bless you, Jen. Every tool that they design is such high quality. You feel it the second you open the box. You just know it. I mean, it's really high quality. And the design is so innovative and so cool. So this one is the retractor screwdriver. In this one screwdriver handle, there are 7 different screwdrivers in one. And the reason why I love this so much is because this weekend is a good example of that. And also I was moving my son home, and so I was hanging things, and I used that Hang Hero. I've used so many things, but we have a tool drawer, as most people do. Actually, we have 2 tool drawers in our kitchen. So 2 of our drawers are taken with tools. And then you go into the garage and we have 3 toolboxes. And me trying to find the one I'm looking for is a nightmare. And not only that, I want to say we've got 15 screwdrivers. And I don't know why, but we definitely have one with all the different, we have one with each head on it. So this one solves that because you've got all the heads you need right here inside this one sleek tool. And all you have to do to access those is push up like this. I have a bad angle here. Hold on. What am I doing wrong? I just did this. Oh my God. There we go. Sorry, guys. So you're going to push up just like that, and up it goes like that. And so there's one right. Oh, I'm not on the camera right there. And then I'm done with that one. I'm going to push this one up, and that's going to be sort of just the traditional screwdriver head right there. And then I'm done with that one. Push that one down. And there's one that's a little bit bigger. So there's the Phillips head right there. How cool is that? All you have to do is turn it and then lift it up, and up it comes, and then it retracts back down. Hence the name retractor. So the fact that I can take all 15 of those screwdrivers, because many of them are duplicates because we bought them thinking we didn't have them, and then we found it in one of the drawers or the toolboxes. Oh, thank you, Neil. He's saying one at a time, just like retro Bic pen. Oh my gosh, that's what it is. Is that what it's modeled after? It has to be. And you never lose a bit, right? You never lose a screwdriver. You never lose a bit. They're always right here. Remember those pens that each color had its own little, so that's exactly what this is. It's just a larger Bic pen, and each one, you just slowly bring it up. This one is, what do we call these guys? The star. I know there's a name for it, but I've never known what it is. That one right there. Anybody in the chat? Forget Dad, I need one, says Melanie. Melanie Ledger. I know some Ledgers. Do you know Brett Ledger? Allison Ledger? Let's see. And these are made in North America, Canada. Wait, is that right, Neil? Okay, I don't know if I'm reading that right. Oh, that's a Torx. Oh, I never knew that. I did not know that was the name of that. What else do we have here? The square one. What's the name of this? We have a square right there. Anyway, guys, and this is one color. They sent me 2 different colors, so I do want to show you both colors. I couldn't decide which one I like better. I think I kind of like the black. It's just so sleek and cool looking. So that is just, you know, really kind of, to me, kind of bad. You know what? Where this is the gray, and is it blue? Oh, is it gray and blue or gray and black? I think it's gray and navy. I think I have trouble. I might be colorblind. I think it's gray and navy. So let me know, Neil, in the chat if you can. And then this one is just the solid black. Love them both. My brother is definitely getting one of these. He's actually just started doing handyman DIY YouTube videos, believe it or not. And he's a realtor and he's just having fun with it. So he'll love featuring this. And the other one I featured, oh God, what was the other one I just featured? Oh, now I'm blanking. Anyway, I love you guys. I love every tool that you guys create. I saw that you guys are on HSN also. I saw you with a tool on there, and that's where my product line is. So I was so excited to see that. That was kind of cool. So anyway, guys, great Father's Day gift. Anyone in your life who is just, maybe you just think he's a great dad and you just want to kind of give him a high five about that on Father's Day. $16.
Pack racket was the other one they did last week.
Oh, yes. And I'm such a fan of that. The pack racket. Love, love, love that. Okay, Neil just chimed in. This one is navy and gray. This one is black, and they have a pink and white. Also, I did not see the pink and white. I'm going to get my daughter the pink and white for sure, and Jen's daughter. Both of them are heading off to college in 2 different directions. So they need those for sure. Okay, moving on to the next one. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Kelvin, for being here live and in person. Obviously, I needed you, so thank you for helping and for creating the awesome, awesome products that you do. Okay, this next one. Greg and I have featured this one before. I have used this. Actually, I've gifted it to 2 people whose house we go to a lot when for parties and holidays and things like that. And I thought it was such a thoughtful gift to bring and just to thank them for hosting. And what I found is so many dads love to cook. I mean, I know so many, and entertaining, and I'm thinking of Father's Day and just I'm not going to get into all that. Let me just get into the product and then I'll go back to that. So the product is called Hot Mat, sorry. And what I love about it is you can store it like this. So it takes up very little room, right? And then you can open it up. So it is a foldable hot mat. And it actually, where is the cord area? Here it is. It plugs in right there, and it heats up to keep whatever you're serving nice and warm for the whole event. Because I just, when you're having people over and you work so hard and you cook these great meals and then you put them out and they start to get cold the second that you put them out. Well, with Hot Mat, they stay warm throughout. It's so nice to have, and it's so portable and convenient that you can bring them to any part of the house as long as you have an extension cord or a cord to keep it plugged into. And so when you are doing, we did these for Super Bowl, and I did chili. And so it was so nice that we didn't have to have chili on the stove far away from where we were. We had it out where everybody was, and then they could just go over and the chili was still hot without having to be on the stove. We're getting ready to go to a beach cottage thing. That's where we're doing a little family graduation party down there. So I'm going to be bringing these to that, so that at the beach cottage, I can keep everything warm and people can kind of come and go. We're going to make hot dogs and hamburgers and just kind of keep them warmed up there. It is, and it's modular. So this is just one, but you can connect a whole bunch of them. I think you can connect up to 10 of them together at one time. So depending on how much you're serving, if you are someone that entertains in a big way, you are going to love these. They are so smart. And it's one of those things that I think, how did this not get thought of before? Oh, sorry, I didn't mention the two different temperatures. So thank you for putting that in the chat. The hot, so you can keep it hot at 300 degrees, and then, or you can turn it down. Oh, it's up to 5. I don't know why I thought 10. I think, is it 5 of them, but 2 burners on each? So is that why I'm thinking 10? So I can connect 5 of these together. Is that right? So then I've got 10 burners. Just let me know on that. But so there's 2 different levels. You've got 300 degrees for hot, and then you've got 200 degrees just to keep things warm. So depending on what you're, trying to heat up or keep warm. Yes, so it is, you can have up to 10 burners together. So 10 different things staying warm or hot, but 5 different ones of these. So what you're seeing right there in next to the QR code, this is another one. Definitely get that. Give them an upvote. You get that 20%, and it goes down to under $80. So it's $79 for one of these, and it is so worth it. Such great quality. So, kind of slim and modern. It does come in different colors. Yes, 5 hot mats, 10 burners. So I think there were 3 different color choices. Would you put the color choices in the chat, you hot mat? Because I don't have those in front of me. I apologize. But I think it's black, gray, and the one that you're seeing here, which is kind of like a brick red. So depending on what I do see the gray right there inside or with that photo. And I think there was another choice, which may be black. But black. Oh, I have not seen the lime green. That's so cool. Is that a new one? I'm curious about that. I bet that's really, I bet I would love that. So we've got black, we've got lime green, and then we've got the red and the gray. Okay, so we've got 4 color choices: black, lime green, red, and gray. So what does everybody like? One of the reasons I love live shopping with my own products is that I get to get feedback from people that are out there buying, which ones do you like? So that is always super helpful for me when I'm developing new products. I really do put that out to people. So the lime green, it sounds like, is a limited edition. Very cool. Love that. Which one is your best seller? I would be curious to know that. I'm going to guess that your best seller is black. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm a huge fan. I use it all the time. It's so fun to gift. So when I thought about Father's Day, I know we do have a lot of chefs out there, father or dads, that love to believe that they're chefs. Also great to have outside for grilling and all, whether you're keeping the corn warm or whatever it is, for barbecue season. You think of it as inside because it's got a cord, but you just bring a cord out, you just plug it in somewhere outside, and you can, have it when you're outdoor entertaining as well. Black by far is the best seller. Not a big surprise. Although it's funny, when I sell products on HSN, black is always my last to go. They like more color. So sometimes it really just depends on the platform that you're selling on, for sure. Okay, we are going to move on to a product that is oh shoot, where is it? Jen, I may not have taken it out. It might be in there, the duffel. Yeah. Thank you. So this is a product that I have featured before too, and I fell so in love with it. And part of the reason I fell so in love with it is when I gifted it to somebody, they were blown away, because it is that really special gift that is that sort of heirloom quality travel item that if you have a traveler in your life and you're trying to think of something special and you're racking your brain, and we do always, I tend to like to do something innovative, but sometimes just giving someone something that is such premium quality and so beautifully made and something that they are going to use really kind of for the rest of their lives can be so special. And that's how I feel about this bag. And yes, you can buy the fancy designer bags that are $2,000 or whatnot. I actually prefer this. And when you see it in person, you are not going to believe that it's the price that you're seeing, because the quality is gorgeous. It is, these are all handcrafted, premium, full grain leather. I'm in love with the material. It's sort of that saddle kind of cognac brown, but it has a little bit of a worn vintage kind of a rustic look to it that to me is so sophisticated and timeless and so stylish, no matter what your style, it really, no matter what he likes or she, but in this case, this he's going to love. And maybe whether he's someone who goes to the gym all the times or just, wants sort of a weekend getaway bag. It's a carry-on size, so that does not have to check it. It can go on the airplane with him. But every detail, this is by a company called Steel Horse Leather, and everything they created is gorgeous. But this to me is just, every man needs a great duffel, and that's what this is. So everything from the zippers to the lining to the features like a separate shoe compartment, which to me, it's great for shoes, but it's also a great laundry compartment, so where you're putting your dirty laundry in there or anything that you want to keep separate from the rest of the bag. And then it's got the removable shoulder strap, which again, the quality, I cannot say enough. And I'm hoping it's doing it justice here, but it's always hard through camera to know. But even the luggage tag, like everything is gorgeous. And smelling it, I mean, this is true premium, real, authentic, full grain leather. All of the hardware, everything is stunning. So well made, so durable. This is definitely a lifetime duffel. And maybe you haven't given graduation gifts yet. To me, it's a great graduation gift for any guy, high school or college. And at that price, I mean, honest to God, I would guess this was $1,000 bag easy. That's how special it is. I mean, just when you open it, you open the box, you smell the leather, and it is that kind of leather that you want it to be worn. So, getting little nicks and scuffs are a good thing on it because it just makes it that much more cool looking. So it is that sophisticated, durable, just stunning, exquisite craftsmanship for days. I can't say enough. I wish Monica's saying that's so. The bag is stunning. It's stunning. It really is. So if there's someone in your life that you're kind of racking your brain, even a wedding gift, so many gifting options for that. And at that price point, it is an absolute steal. So this is another one. Give them, get your phone out and get that 20%, put it inside your file, whether you're going to use it now or later, because it is a keeper. Really, really, you will love it. And it's called the Dagny Weekender Duffel Bag, but it's kind of at every bag. I mean, it's I can imagine having just all of your stuff in it in the car that you just always want to have access to. It could be a golf bag. It could be not a golf club bag, of course, but a gym bag, a weekender, overnighter. It's the carry-on, so it fits on the plane, all of that. So it is a winner across the board. And I loved it so much when I featured it the first time on a travel show that I was really excited to bring it back, because I think it's that special, special Father's Day gift that you can give someone. Okay, what have I forgotten? Oh, the last one I'm going to talk about for just a second, because I think it's ultra, ultra cool. Unfortunately, the sample didn't come in time, so I don't have it to show you in person. But yes, we've already done the core gear hat for golfers. This is one more. I know we've got a lot of golfers out there. Every time we do a golf product on Grommet, people go crazy. So I had to include this one because I think it's so cool. I have seen this one. Many of our friends have this. And so I thought, I have got to put this on. This is so cool. And it is a training aid. It is called the Birdie Mat Pro. And the people that I know that have it cannot, they sing its praises like nobody's business. And everybody has so many of those training gadgets to help them improve their game. And some of them work and some of them don't work, but people swear by this. And what I love about it, it's a little bit hard to see there, so I'm going to bring a couple pictures in. Jen, let's see the before if we could, what it looks like when you get it. So it's just very simple. It is fairly small. You're going to see the dimensions in just a second. I want to say it's like 10 inches by 15 inches or something like that. So it's super portable. You can do it inside the house. You can do it outside the house. You can bring it anywhere, do it anywhere, have it at the office. But what's so cool about it, kind of drew my attention to it, is it's based on sequin technology, really. So there's sequins inside this golf mat that when you place the ball and you hit it, the sequins give you instant feedback. So I'm going to go to the next picture to show you after someone has hit the ball. See that? How the white and black sequins show you exactly where the ball was hit. And so it guides you to where you want it to be hit. So if you swing to the left all the time or swing to the right all the time, it's going to tell you that. And you can keep practicing until you get it just right. So that arrow is showing you that that is spot on exactly where, exactly how and where you want to hit it. Let me show you a quick video that'll explain this probably way better than I can explain it. I'm going to leave the sound off just so you can just watch it. Find out how bad you are at golf. So you're seeing the size there. And so see, when you hit it, we're trying to get it up the middle like that. Sometimes at first you're going to go to the left. So you're going to, kind of correct yourself, go to the right. So I think it's a really clever innovation, and golfers everywhere rave about it. And so if you don't already know about it, or the person that you're gifting for doesn't already know about it, I think this is a fantastic gift to give. And again, you've got that, with the QR code, it brings it down from $59.99 to $48. So I think it's a great price for it. Really good quality. So I have seen it, felt it, touched it in person. I've watched someone use it in person. It's so cool. And, and like I said, really great quality. So it is one of those golf training gadgets, if you will, that's really not a gadget. It actually really does help your golf swing. And then they also have another product that I just wanted to mention because I thought it was cool. It's called, and I love the name, Birdie Bath. And it's a little golf ball cleaner. That's just kind of a fun little gift that you can give to someone if you just want sort of a little fun a golf gift to give. And so it's fun, and it does a really good job of cleaning golf balls. And I know they have golf ball cleaners on a lot of courses, but a lot of times they don't. And sometimes you want to just clean it real quickly when you're on the golf cart. And this, you just keep in your bag and you can clean any golf ball very, very quickly. So with that, those are our 9 Father's Day gifts. Those were my top picks. And like I said, there's probably 25 more that I wanted to have on, and I'll probably do some kind of a quick video or something highlighting those as well. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the ones that you saw. I hope that you found things that you have never seen before. I hope that I've given you some good ideas for your own gift giving, whether it's for Father's Day or anything else. And as you know, I did promise you guys one more giveaway. So again, I'm going to ask you guys to put inside the chat, can be left on for, Hot Mat is chiming in. So I do want to mention that because that is important. The Hot Mat, the food warmer that you just saw, that can be left on for 48 hours. I actually didn't know that. Wow, that's good to know. Lots of people are loving the fun ideas, stunning bag. So anyway, let me know what you guys want to win. If you haven't already entered, the QR code's going up one last time. And if you haven't already gotten your second chance to win, you are not too late. You have about 5 seconds left to put inside the chat the word giveaway for a second chance to win. And while you're doing that, I am going to think about which product I want to give away. And let's see. My goodness. I love them all, but I think I know. Okay, guys. Let's see. Drum roll, please. Any last takers? Okay, here we go. Oh, we have someone that's inside the chat. And this person also happens to be one of our makers, which is always extra fun when I get to give one of these fun gifts to a maker. And the winner of, or first of all, the prize that I'm giving away is one that you just saw that I'm just so in love with. It's such a simple innovation. And when you said that it's think about the big pen, that like took it over the top for me because I have such great memories of that big pen. So you are getting a 7-in-1, the winner, a 7-in-1 tool that is going to answer all of your screwdriver woes. You are going to be able to clean out your tool drawer, have just one of these guys and all 7 screwdrivers right inside here. By Kelvin Tools. I love this so much. The winner is Ari Siegel, who is the maker, the founder of History by Mail. So as much as I wanted to give you History by Mail, I didn't think you were the right one to get that. So I'm so glad you won this. You are going to love it. And please do come back and tell us what you think of it. If you want to post about it, I know the makers always love that. And definitely tag me and tag Grommet and the maker. And congratulations and happy Father's Day. I don't know if you're a dad or a grandpa, or maybe you could tell us, let us know that. But I'm so happy that you won because you are going to love this so much. So let us know what color. So you can either do the navy and the gray. You can do the black. You can do the pink and the white. Am I forgetting one? I think that was, I feel like maybe there was one more. What was it? Well, you can go to the Kelvin Tools website and you can see the different colors and you can let us know. Jen, our producer, will get in touch with you. Let her know which one you want, and Kelvin Tools will get one of those out to you right away. Oh, he wants navy and black. So there's navy and gray, which is this one, and then there's black. So you tell me, but then they also have pink and white, which I'm guessing you don't. That's not your pick. And I think there might be one more that I'm blanking on. So you can go to their website and let us know on that. So guys, I want to thank you so much for being here. I hope you had as much fun as I did. It was so fun featuring all of these and getting my wheels spinning about my own Father's Day celebration coming up, which I'm really excited about. And we also have another show tomorrow night. We have our regular Grommet Live show. We have a bunch of new products that launched this week. In fact, there's 2 in particular that will make phenomenal Father's Day gifts. I didn't have them in this show because they hadn't launched yet, so I couldn't put them in the show. One in particular, I am not going to tell you. I'm going to keep you in suspense. It came last night. Oh my gosh, might be one of my favorite all-time Grommet products ever. I love it so much. I'm so excited about it. So you guys have to come join Greg and I tomorrow night. He will be back here with me, 6 o'clock on the West Coast, 9 o'clock on the East Coast, same place, same time. Hope to see you all back here. We're doing 2 more big giveaways. So you don't want to miss that. And you definitely want to meet all the makers who have created these awesome products that launched this week on the Grommet. So come check us out. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you again tomorrow night. Bye-bye.